There. Why aren't you showing over on OBS? There we go. Not going to go through the whole intro, but we will start a new game. We will go with random. We'll be Lee Halan. What do we have it set at? Easy. Yeah, don't go hard right off the bat in random. Random's tough. Tutorials off. Plague, Rebellion, Universal. Yeah, we'll do Universal Warehouse. I should play a historical game with Universal Warehouse off next time. That'll be fun. Man, I've been longing for this Avestites in Space campaign, so really want to get that going. All right, here we go. Chikao again. Okay. Now I don't remember what I changed everything to. Friend in the church. Rule of law. Noblesse oblige. I think we'd gone for ancient documentary. Yeah, okay, so we're going for that's right. So we're going for the Avestite Chikao. So yes, friend in the church, even though the Avestites aren't the type who run it. She's got her own friends within the Avestites. Ancient documentarian. You wouldn't think this would be what the Avestites would have, but Chikao understands that psychosocial engineering. One thing that's important with the Avestites is their ability to confront rebellions. So, psychosocial engineering is a key thing for them. And, of course, Battle Master. Because, heck, I love my nobles leading the charge. A bunch of comments in chat. Avestites bring the warmth of the Pancreator. Pyre near you soon. That's right, maybe we can get Pyre in this game. Pyre was way away in the last random map. Maybe it'll be closer this time. Currently only see a black screen. Sorry, Devin. Apologize for that. Yep. That was kind of a mess for today. So research tech. Yeah. We're going to start doing that, going for that psychosonic manipulation with Pranu Bindu. He's definitely a more esoteric sect of the Avestites, shall we say. Let's get that doing. New Patriarch is Orthodox, not for long. All right, boy. Redoing the whole start of game. All right, let's go ahead and explore the world, because as you know, I hate fog of war. We want to see everything. And let's check out space. That's what we should have done first. All right, let's see. Kish is here, right next to Istakar. Well, that's not going to be nice for the two of us. So the only place Yalm Leak have to go in other than Kish is nowhere. Aragon, Delphi down here. Interesting. Stigmata way over here. Byzantium Secundus, not far from us. We get Midian. No, wait. It's not Midian that leads to it. It's Chernobog. Oh, Chernobog leads to Byzantium Secundus. There are two routes to Byzantium Secundus, Chernobog and Holy Terra. And it's going to take us a while. We can do Midian to Icon to Chernobog. Woo-wee! And we're going to have to take Chernobog for a quick route to Byzantium Secundus. That's funny. And I might send my my freighter the long way around to Kish. Just because I don't want it to go through. Man, Midian's a key world this game. Alright, so I can go Byzantium Secundus to Holy Terra, to Criticorum, to Daishan, to Absolution, to Grail, to Matic, to Midian, to Kish. Or I can go Chernobog, right into Symbiote space, to Icon, to Midian, to Kish. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. Space is a mess. Space is a mess. Okay. Let's come back to Byzantium Secundus. I'm going to do a few other things first. Look at that. Chernobog. Right to Aragon. Wow. Chernobog to Byzantium. Tempted to just send my freighter there and let it get blown up. Just seeing how many symbiote ships there are there early in the game. Sure, we'll risk our freighter and a couple power legions, some of my best stuff. Because if we can do a shortcut early before the symbiotes mass, we'll do it. All right, here comes fear. Let's see. Back to Chernobog. Nothing yet. Oh, my goodness. Chernobog is all islands in this version. Nice. Might not be much of a symbiote presence there. We'll find out. All right. Let's go to Kish. Oh, up in space over Kish. Let's get these 2 frigates. This is going to be fascinating. Let's get them going to meet at Icon. That'd be very nice. Oh, Aragon's, the Hazat are going to grab Icon in no time. We might have to go to war with Hazat this game. Yep. All right, so they move to Midian. Midian, oh Midian, have you met Midian? Both Hazat and Hawkwood will have some symbiote issues. Exactly. This is going to be an interesting game. Interesting random worlds. Always, always, always. All right. I'm going to try and move quickly. I'm sorry. I'm not going to... I was hoping to talk more about the Hazat and all that kind of stuff, but I want to get going with this game since I unfortunately restarted the thing. My own foolishness. I'll be more careful on how I test saves from here on. Let's see. Do I like going that first or this first? Oh yeah, we need food early in this game, so let's go there. That's the trouble. Now I remember that there's a farm there. And, not nearly as fun as saying, oh, I landed. Hey, a farm. Oh, that's right. And my cruiser's called a battle mode. Extra points if you remember where, or you know where that's from. Who that is named after. Oh, wow, that guy survived all my shots. That's not good. All right, we'll come back to you. You're going to start marching. Joining efforts later. You'll garrison. Yep. Here's my good force. We'll come back to it after we decide what we do with everybody else. Get you all moving on into this. So what I was saying is all of this, if you read the book, the capital city is called Escaral. But really, it's not just the palace. All of this is the capital city, maybe not the farm. And as it grows, just like metropolitan sprawl happens, it takes over other areas. They all become part of the same Escaral metropolitan area. So here, let's get an actual map of the planet to show you. So you can see the actual map of the planet here. And most of this is called the Rojas Desert. And boy, we did this in a small font. I was much younger back then. So this is Escaral right here that we're going through. And these mountains here are the Richu Mountains. Got the Boscom Desert, the Moch Desert, the Navarro Desert, lots of desert. And the Navarro Desert is where the Ishwin Confederacy is. If you know what an Ishwin is, put it in chat. More fun races. Anyway, all right, so marching along, gonna get these all together. Garrison you. What do I have in the palace? Got lots of good stuff in the palace. Don't have much stuff there. So let's drop my assault lander into the palace. Pick up. I like to have a mixed assault gun or anti-tank gun. Really, they should probably be assault guns and artillery for attacks. I could have put a noble in that stack. Wouldn't have been a bad idea. Drop it. If I'd killed the AA gun, I probably would have put a noble in that stack. So let's see. We'll probably lose an anti-tank gun. We'll take the farm quickly. No, we didn't. And we capture an artillery. That'll be good. All right, we know we want you to go in here to heal and capture. Very nice. Very nice. got all this armor here. We can either... Oh yeah, we like to scout with this medium tank. The Tiger Lily. Our Tiger Lily. Probably should have moved it up here to reveal what's in there quicker, but whatever. Do we want to move a noble up here to start getting experience? Yeah, that would not be a bad idea. All right, bulk caller. Gonna land a bulk caller in the palace. Drop the bulk caller in the palais. Load up a noble. An infantry to protect him. An artillery, or her, because this could be Shikao. I haven't said yet if it's Shikao or not. So yeah, this could very well be Shikao leading the charge. We'll decide soon enough. Sure, why don't we have it be Shikao? Drop you in the farm. Unload all of you. And you all can start hoofing it. Oh no! I thought that armor could... thought that artillery would have enough to make it over there, but it doesn't. That was a mistake. I want to get that next turn. And the artillery can't get there next turn. Alright, but you two can move. Make sure we can get some armor to support them. Fast armor, yes. Alright, so fast armor can make it to here. They can get joined
Unit spotted
by them. Okay, yeah, we pretty sure we had a well there. Thought I remembered that. A Das Tactic! That's our new name for the officers. So let's get that moving along. Yes, I'm kind of frustrated with myself that I moved units that can't get there. So we'll move them back here. Next turn, they'll go in an assault lander and do some good. Oh, important thing! Very important thing. Church! Sect! Avestite! Hurrah! All right. So, we got our good northern force. I think that is under Shikao. Ready to take the well next turn and then to blast off, and we'll come after that mine. If you remember, this is a desert planet, so food can be an issue. So we know that we have got a lot of good stuff down there, so we're going to send a bunch of troops on foot down that way. Up here, you all can wait. You will heal. Put some militia into the palace. Move this anti-tank gun, joining my southern assault force. Garrison you in the factory. We've already changed the sect. And so we'll garrison the clergy. We'll move Militia Legion and anti-tank gun. We'll put another Militia Legion in the palace and garrison all the rest of the units in the shield. We're going to put a noble and 2 infantry heading this way. What do I want to do with this engineer? Never a bad idea to build another lab, but I don't think I'm doing that right now. We know that we need food. We want to come down here and have it build food there. We want to come up here. One thing you can do, we talked about this before, is if you move this mine over, suddenly you've got great food production here. Right now, you don't have much food production because that mine is harvesting this area. But if you just move the mine to there, suddenly you can harvest this area. So what I might do is actually just move my engineer here. I think I'll build a road along the way. Next turn they'll get there, they will raise the mine, and then I can build food here and solve a lot of my issues. Garrison all those. Get troops moving. Garrison this one. Garrison you in the farm. Garrison all of you. Move you all next turn. Tiger Lily's done moving. Rest of the troops in the fort. I think we're going to start moving them this way. And they'll be able to take part in my battles over here when I have my northern force moves over here. You'll garrison. All right, we're not ending our turn. We got some building to do. As you all know, we need engineers. Where do we want engineers? We just took the farm. That's a good place to build an engineer. We've got this farm down here. We know there's a metal there, so it's a good place to build an engineer. We'll definitely want an engineer coming out of here. Now we can go to the Agora, buy some more metal. Load up. Now we can do 2 more engineers. Let's build one in the church. This will be our Avestite engineer. Thank you very much. And do one in the chalice. The shield. I was looking at shield and palace at the same time. The chalice. If you have a shielded palace, it becomes a chalice. Game suggestion. Make what each sect does and the tech tree visible. You can look at the sect part in the sect.dat. And it's interesting because right now, the game parses that information. So I've changed the Avestites a bit. But you can't pull up those changes. And we did that in the initial version of this game because they're just kind of hard to display if you were making those changes. But you're right, we could pull that information out of the DAT file now and show it here, show it in game. Right now, the easiest way is to go into sec.dat and analyze all that stuff. All right, let's do some diplomacy. Ooh, it is Lazarus of House Hazat. You have no technology. Give me an alliance, and I'll give you technology. Psychosocial. He's not going to go for it, but we'll start the attempts that way. Give me an alliance with you. We'll see who wants to be our friend this game, and I'll give you technology. Psychosocial. You get psychosocial, and you get psychosocial, and you get psychosocial. I doubt anyone's going to go for this, but if anyone does, that's a good sign of who my main ally through the game will be. All right.
Message sent.
Good stuff. All right. Let's exit and let's end turn. We've done our building. We've done our diplomacy. We're now low on food, but thankfully we should be harvesting more than we're eating. We do need another farm pretty quickly. And turn.
House Lee Halan.
All right. Rejected terms, rejected terms, rejected terms, rejected terms. We expected that. Psychosocial for 580. I'll accept that. I needed some more money. Look where I am. That money was quite well timed. Everybody's got freighters over Chernobog. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. We all took our freighters off Byzantium Secundus. The only one who isn't is really interesting that I don't see the Hawkwood one. Curious. All right, now we've got our Midians. Let's fly to Icon. Nobody else is over Icon yet. Ooh, I have a temptation. I have a temptation. What if I started my assault on Icon early before the Hazat had a chance to establish a foothold? That would be... Well, they're still going to go after Chernobog. I think what I'll do is I'll leave a frigate here. Keep an eye on Icon. If the Hazat start coming there, I'll start moving my troops there too and contest the planet. All right. Back to Kish. Main assault force. Let's move you up to the well. What is in the well? Not a bad rebel force in the well, huh? So let's attack that from space. So yeah, that is why Prince Flavius... So I'm now battling Prince Flavius. So we talked about this. Oh yeah, everyone dig the... How you can see what they're building. You can toggle on these things. What they are. Control T. Control P toggles production. Control G to toggle that grid. Pretty cool stuff. All right, so... In the official history... Princess Melissa stepped down and ceded control to Prince Flavius. There's a lot more to it than what we talk about in this book. But ceded control that way. In our game, Prince Shikao, from the traditional side of the family, objected and managed to seize control of the Al-Malik fleet. And this is Flavius up here that we are pounding to gain control. Oh, there's a hidden unit, probably a partisan. Oh, man, come on. Take that thing out. I didn't even take it out. Goodness gracious. All right, moving along.
Unit spotted. Unit spotted.
All right.
Unit spotted.
We're going to want you in here to heal up. Leave you there. We got these 2 assault landers to load up with units. Again, would always like an anti-tank gun with each of the artillery. But 3 artillery and anti-tank gun, still a nice little force to have. Yeah, and I am going to bring him over here because I did not kill anything with my orbital bombardment, and I don't want to risk my nobles, so. That's a good force. Oh yeah, let's get the Das Tactic in there. Yes, my officers are called Das Tactics. You're right. All right, that's a good force. Nobles protected by both the infantry and the Das Tactic. Let's take the... Oh, can't have my assault landers attack the well. Grab the well. Yeah, there's a partisan in there. I thought as much. All right, took them out pretty easy. Ooh, 2 retreating units. Love it. We got a damaged medium tank. Let's advance that into the well. Use that to capture. We'll leave that medium tank there. We're going to shoot this bulk hauler into space. Boom! Fly it over to the well to pick some stuff up. So what do we want? What do we want? We have 2 assault landers. We'll go ahead and put the same stuff back into them as were in them initially. People aren't getting experience that quickly. I'd hope for more experience. All right. So these 2 assault landers will go up into space to come down next turn. These 3 are all healing in the farm. We'll come get them at some future point to help in the combat. All right, let's see what's going on here. Aha! We suspected as much. So, I'm going to come back to that Tiger Lily. I don't know, let's move a little closer, see if we can see anything more. Oh boy. That's a good rebel for that's Prince Flavius right there, leading his main force. So we're going to have to be a little more careful as we take Prince Flavius out of this game. So we can rewrite history. And we got a ruin here, so we want those AA guns. I should have brought my... That was stupid. I know I need to bring the engineer up there first in order to build the road. All right, let's put some stuff in the bulk hauler. I guess the bulk hauler, we could move that medium tank, but we want it to do some more healing. So let's move the noble. Oh, let's move the nobles go pretty quickly. Let's move the officer, the Das Tactic. A medium tank and a self-propelled artillery in. And we're going to put all of them into the bulk hauler. And then that bulk hauler will shoot off into space. You're going to sit there and heal. This whole force is going to start marching that way. It's going to take me forever to get over there. Let's go around with my original plan, which is to tear down my mine. It can be a little painful. I really... I need that metal, but I want that food. Raise City! Probably a mistake early game. Everyone gets to that mountain. Oh, wait, now we can look and see where's the best place for metal. So we were on one of the best places. That 63 is good too. And now food. We've got a 38 and a 36. We got to make sure whatever we do that they don't conflict. Interesting. I remember that being a more distinctly good change. Huh. Maybe we'll move all the way to here or to there. Not as good change as I'd remembered. Oh, yeah, the 33 trace. That's the other reason to move back. All that good trace. Not that you're ever going to have a problem with trace. You need more metal than you need trace with the Lehalan. Yeah, I think I'll use this 27 space for the farm. And I'll come back one more for the mine. Nope, moved too far. Shoot, I remember that being a more effective trade-off. What do I get for trying to show off here? All right, I think I'm going to put the mine there. Okay, you troops are joining my southern attack force, so keep going. Southern attack force, keep going. Southern attack force, keep going. Southern attack force, keep going. Southern attack force. Now we go a little more carefully. You notice when it's my noble. Don't want to be ambushed by anything. All right, Tiger Lily, we're backing up. We're backing up. Let's see what happens with... Well, let's explore a little bit to the south, shall we? We'll see what happens with the those rebels. I need more money, so let's go to house. I should have done that last time. So you see, we are currently losing money. Now, Shikao still sees all these Orthodox churches on her planet, and she says they're not going to be a Avestite yet. They need to pay for the privilege being on the planet. So, yep, there's some tithe schema happening, and she needs to raise her tax just a tiny bit. A tiny bit more. Okay, let's see what that does to loyalty. 3 loyalty. All right, she'll suffer that. Oh, yep. And maximum loyalty is also reduced. All right, we do not have enough metal to build a an engineer right now, and we raised our mines foolishly, so we're not going to have that metal for a while. So, do we want to build something else? No, I think we've got a good force right now. We're capturing Flavius's units. That shows that they know the Avestite way is right. They know that they follow someone who doesn't have true enough following of the Omega Gospels. In fact, let me read you a great line from the Omega Gospels of when the Pancreator first met Prince Shikao's ancestors. So I'm sorry, not the Pancreator, what I'm saying. The prophet. When the prophet first visited, that was back when the Lehalan were still worshippers of the dark between the stars. And when selfishness and darkness have had their fill, then the vessel yearns for light, Zebulon said to the first citizen of Kish. And the Lehalan looked at the prophet in deep thought. Go your way, prophet. It will be long before I follow you, he replied, and then walked out of the garden with his guards and wise men. Zebulon turned to Paulus, now St. Paulus, and said, long is the journey into night, but at last the dawn breaks, so shall it be with them. Omega Gospels, Galaxia 2:1. So, I think we're in a good position to end turn. Wait, diplomacy. Never sell out humanity unless you need a little bit of money. So we're going to sell a map of Byzantium Secundus now that we've found some cities. To the vow, yes. So that'll help with a little bit of that money problem we were just seeing. All right, and turn. Oh, wait, diplomacy. So Nikolai might like me better than most. Give me an alliance with you, and I'll give you technology, alien psychology, and I will give you a planet map of Byzantium Secundus.
Message sent.
That was Nikolai.
Message sent.
Lazarus. Who else do I... Lazarus I'm probably going to be at war with. So we're not going to worry about being friends with them anytime soon. Let's check space again. Oops. Let's check space, not my planet. All right. Delphi we might be at war with. Istakar we probably will be at war with. So, the Nakados over here by themselves. Right next to Leekheim. They're in a good position. But they're way away from Byzantium. So I think the Nakados might very well be my main allies. So we will try that this turn and nobody else. So let's exit and end turn.
House Li Halan.
All right. I accept your terms, an alliance with the Nakados. I gave them alien psychology technology and map info from Byzantium. All right. Give me meditation for microbiology. Heck yeah. We don't have any more technologies for them, but we've got a good alliance now. And we will have to discover technology before we'll have enough to trade with them because we don't have enough money to buy their votes. We want them to vote for us for regent. All right, let's see here. Nobody else has come to Icon yet. That's a good sign. We are going to take one of our frigates and explore Midian again. Make sure no enemies have popped up while I've been floating around. I'm going to leave one frigate behind because I want to keep an eye on if the Hazat do come there. All right, so what happened to that rebel stack? All right, Tiger Lily, let's see what happened. Oh, I think they fled. That's unfortunate. I was hoping to shoot them while they're out in the open. Though I do only see one militia in there. Nah, yep, there's that self-propelled artillery that was moving along with them. Let's back up my Tiger Lily so they can't just come out and whack me. Oh, people are healing up pretty quickly. Might get you moving pretty soon. Let's get my assault landers down first. I'm going to land them here. We've been doing really well with making Flavius's troops retreat. So if I can make them retreat onto the road, I can capture them more quickly. But I've got these troops moving on foot. I might have to come back and grab them with the assault landers to bring them over. Because they do have a while to get here anyway. All right, yeah, that's what we're doing. Land here, unload. What are we seeing? About the same. Get you up in the air. One of you down on that noble. So I would like that noble to come join me. Hey, noble already got some good experience. Really would like that Wolfen as part of the attack. Yeah, let's get the Wolfen. Oh, well, you can't fly this turn anyway. Well, that was stupid for me to land. I could at least marched them up some more. Foolish. Let's see how far they get on this walk and come grab next time. I can have other stuff come down to here. Yeah. That's a good idea. Keep you all walking. You all will sit for a turn. You all will keep walking. Captured that anti-tank gun. That's pretty cool. I can get it walking. It's not in bad shape. Healed up pretty nicely. Get you in the well to defend the well. Get you heading to this one. Yeah, put the anti-tank gun in there. Get the tank in there next turn. That assault lander, that's a good mix. You all can wait some more. You're going to sit. You are marching. You are going to garrison because I'm about to build a mine on top of you. Yeah, that was foolish of me to have done that, raising that early. I don't have anyone else to build that farm yet anyway. It'll be a good farm when I do. 36. Nice. All right. Southern attack force continuing to move. Southern attack force continuing to move. Go. Southern attack force. Southern attack force. Let's move the militia on ahead to scout. Now the noble and his infantry will move. Her infantry. I didn't go that far. Still war on Fog of War.
Unit spotted.
All right. Where do I want you to land? Have you land in this stack or in this stack? Have you land in this stack? All right. Time for the orbital bombardment. Ooh, lots of stuff in there. Hey, good shooting. Much better shooting than before, but we know there's an officer and probably 2 partisans in here, so we do want some more units. We're going to crash land our bulk hauler. Unload all these. Not much damage. I still don't want to attack with that. I'm not building. I'm trying to build up this force. They need the experience. So I'm just going to leave my bulk hauler. Nah, I'm not going to leave the bulk hauler here. Because all these troops are going to wash around and take the ruins. So let's go up in space and land in this farm so I can bring those troops around next time. Frigate is going to sit over Icon. Let's not end. Let's do a little bit of diplomacy. Let's see if there's anything else we can do with Nikolai. Give me... Oh, they've got technology I want. Shoot. I don't have anything to trade for it. Oh, wait. I do have technology? No. I'll give him a... Nothing. And I'll appreciate it. Not going to get it, but hey.
Message sent.
How's my money? Money's doing okay. Okay, end turn.
House Lee Halan.
Yeah, of course, rejected those ridiculous terms. Hey, now I got some money. Should have been offering my tech to the other folks, too. Now we know meditation's worth 1,500. All right, attack with you again. Again and again. Oh, we didn't even take out that anti-tank gun. Oh, well. Anything happening at Icon? Merchants are moving. All right, I'm going to move my frigate back to Icon with, just in case stuff pops up there. And my freighter is now at Kish. Excellent. Walking on along. Walking and now returning to the fort.
Unit spotted.
You're waiting on reinforcements. You're waiting to see what I should do with you. All right, Noble and Wolfen. Noble and Wolfen. Shoot you up, land you down. Move that anti-tank gun on in. Oh, that's great. Took all my anti-tank movement, so they can't participate in this attack anyway. And now we got another Wolfen for this attack, an elite Wolfen. You on down. Now I really wish I'd taken out that anti-tank gun. All right. So I hope it doesn't hurt my elite Wolfen. Let's see what happens. Take the mine. Oops. Turn off the assault landers. Ooh, yeah, they're those partisans. All right. Good job. We'll survive. Wolfens took some damage. Not as took more than I thought, but at least nobody died. All right. So, we're going to leave the artillery and anti-tank gun up here, the undamaged anti-tank gun. Because they'll go in the assault landers next turn. Everybody else enters the mine. The undamaged units, my Noble, my Das Tactic, and my self-propelled artillery are going to come around here for the attack on the ruins. Oh, yep. You can go ahead and load up. That's a good idea. Let's load them up. Oh, not you. You're the damaged one. People are getting some experience, what I like to see. They'll go up in space and they'll come down next turn. All of you are going to sit in the mine and do a little bit of healing. Going to move this self-propelled artillery right there. Should I move you all around to the mine? Let's come back to this group, shall we? All of you will be involved in the attack on the ruins. Wish I had you in the attack on the ruins. I'll have to get a self-propelled artillery. Again, you want AA guns and attacks on ruins. All right, Southern Force continuing to form. Oh, there are rebels down there now. We can see them. Let's get that Southern attack force moving. Sorry, got to check on something really quickly. Okay. All right. Southern attack force continuing to move. No, you can't go in there. I'm going to explore forward with these three. And let's see what we actually have here. Oh, that's all we have. Temptation to attack them now before they get back in the farm. Let me think about that. You can't join that attack. You don't have enough movement. You three don't have enough movement. All right, Tiger Lily, I'm going to want you near those ruins in case anyone retreats. But you're not going to take part in the attack on the ruins, so you can do a little more exploring. This force. Where do I want you to go? I don't know. Could be our lead force for the attack on Midian. That bulk collar healed up nicely. We're not going to need a huge force to attack here. Oh, wow. We could bring the bulk collar here and take the farm from behind them. That's tempting. Let's crash land the bulk collar again. I like that. All my damage units to the fray. Bring you up, bring you down. Crash land you here. See, much more damage this time. And while the rebel forces are split, let's go in. Assault! Oh, he had something good in there. That's not good. I'm going to lose some stuff. I'm going to lose a lot of stuff with that assault. Doi. Very funny. Now I should have crash landed there. I would have had a good attack force right here. That was poorly handled. And now I'm afraid to attack there on the risk that there is a partisan in there. Fine, now you all get to retreat back, and this is going to take me longer with my southern force. Ah, what the heck? Let's try it. Come on, Noble. Yay!
Unit spotted.
And my Noble can capture that. Could have done that much more intelligently. All right, and there's still a good fighting force in there. But give me a couple turns, and I'll get a force there to take care of it. Do not end turn. Oh, so close. All right, let's get 7 metal, shall we? Build another engineer. Agora, trade. Metal has been restocked. There we go, 7. And we will build an engineer in this mine. All right. Everything looks done. Let's get some money from somebody else. We got Akeem. I don't think we got any money out of you. Give me money. 507, and I'll give you technology. Whoop. That's got to be worth 1,500. Guess I don't need my psychosocial. Cancel. Clear. Give me money. Give me all your money. And I'll give you technology. Alien psychology.
Message
Like they've been
sent.
doing some. Everyone's been doing some researching. Give me technologies, physics, absolutely. And I'll give you technology, psychosocial.
Message sent.
Give me. Yep, all right.
Message sent.
You do anything with Lazarus? Give me. They don't have any technology I want. Okay. Now we'll end turn. How are we doing on food production? We're starting to eat more than we're harvesting. We need those engineers on board.
House Lee Halan.
Chicow. Farm is Bruce, an engineer. Yep, not building anything else yet until we got more production going. Bruce, an engineer. Church has produced an engineer. Shield has produced an engineer. Not my chalice, my shield. Engineer. Rejected physics. Accepted money for alien psychology. Excellent. Map info from Biz 2. I'll take map info from Delphi. Absolutely. All right. Quick move. Let's, what are we going after? Could go after this, not that southern flank, this southern flank. Or the ruins. Probably going to bring all those folks down for the attack on the ruins. Almost tempted to go after the farm with what I have. No, I think I'll bring them down to do the farm. That partisan unit kicking my butt over here has got me worried. Oh yeah, we've got the freighter now. Heck yeah. All right. Bring them down. Yes, unload. We don't need all those troops in this attack. This is plenty for the attack. Right there. Normal. Yep, easy victory. Easy peasy. Let's go ahead and... we can still bring him in the attack. That's great. Look. Watch this. Anti-tank gun, artillery... Artillery. Shoot them both up. Bring them on down. Yes. Now, all of you troops are joining. There's a better force, but not quite ruin ready. What do we have good here? I do want that infantry in this attack. So right now I've only got the Das Tactic protecting the noble. Yeah, even with those two Wolfins, if they came in, I wouldn't be quite ready. So I'm going to wait another turn. But I am going to start marching the infantry over, so they'll be there next turn. You'll go in here. All of you will wait one more turn. You all wait one more turn to attack the ruins. Tiger Lily will explore a little more. All right, engineer. Again, this is one where you can tear stuff down, but I've kind of made that mistake already. I do know that I need the metal that's out here in the mountains. I could build the energy, but I'm getting a lot of energy already, so I can put off that energy for another turn. So, yeah, let's come over here to build a road. I know I want the metal that's up there. Where's my best place for metal? 46, so right there. I want to join you in with my ruin attack force, but they're all going to be getting out of there pretty soon. Maybe I'll put you in the fort until I decide what to do with you. All right. Lots of stuff to do here. We know we want another lab. So let's build another lab. Build city. Lab. Build. Yes. And that lab will build a militia legion. Build. Yes. And that lab will research. We're almost done with Pranabindu. We'll make sure that we get it. All right. Time for electronics, I think. Let's come over here to build an electronics factory or chemical plant. Oh, we can't do electronics yet, so let's build the chemical plant. That energy to good use. I'm going to have this engineer come down here to build this road. So, this attack force. We know there's stuff out here, so we're going to continue moving this way. Should have the Tiger Lily come down this way to scout. Going to build this big attack force over here. Use at some point. You two are going to go in the farm to heal. You two are going to get moving towards them. Southern attack force still on the move. Still battling fog of war. Still battling fog of war. Ah, forgot to attack with him. Do I have anything left to attack with him? No, I don't. Do I? Nope. That is everything. So let's get you exploring Midian for me. The League is there. Ah, I forgot I had these troops. All right. Where do I want you to go? Could start attacking Midian with you. We finish exploring Kish. Get moving quickly on that attack on Midian. Not a bad idea. Oh, wait. What am I thinking? Of course. Now I have the infantry I want. I don't have to wait on this anymore. We can go grab those ruins. Yep, now the noble's protected. Let's explore the ruins. Oh boy, we're in trouble. This is gonna hurt. They got symbiotes. And PTS guns. Wow, we lost a bunch. Thank goodness for those power legions that we wasted. Noble survived. We lost a lot of other stuff. Should have waited on those reinforcements after all. So let's see what we found. Noble into the ruins. Oh, that was worth it. The holy relic, the rod of holy smiting. We will take that. If you don't know what that relic does, stack strength bonus. That's powerful. All right. We lost a lot of good units, but it was worth it. That one was worth it. I can't deny that I would have liked units coming out of that early game, but that's a big force multiplier right there. Big force multiplier. All right, we got that freighter, can carry some folks away now. Let's see. Exploring over here. Get my Tiger Lily down there. My Tiger Lily's on her way down there. Okay. Where do I want that freighter to go? Yeah, take the freighter over to Midian, sure. What do we want to put on the freighter? My noble, my rod of smiting? No, we'll take the... we will take an artillery and an anti-tank gun. Tank gun, artillery. Put you up in space and let's jump you to Midian. Lost my 2 power legions, I'm sorry to say. You probably need to heal. I'm going to put you in the mine because those other troops will get here pretty quickly. I can put them in this farm over here and have those troops. Nah, they're all going to walk around on foot. So to the mine. Yeah, we got plenty of stuff in there healing anyway. Okay, you two are going to sit and keep an eye on Icon. No. We want to try some diplomacy. Lazarus. Give me money. How much money do you have? 92. Never mind. Oh, wait. We got that map of Delphi. We got a map of Delphi. Yeah. Look at all that. Don't sell your fellow humans out to the Valve, okay? Never, ever do this. Woohoo! All right. Now I got real money. Now I have real money. I could go ahead and let's buy some metal. Absolutely, buy some metal, get some more engineers built. Oh, low on food. Low on food. I'm harvesting more, but not enough. Let's buy 100 food and 159 metal. 100 food. And 100 food. And 59 metal. So I was an engineer for 2,600 points in 4 turns. And build that here. What? I bought energy. I didn't buy it. Lovely. Lovely. At least I only bought 59. Metal. Get 59 metal, not energy. Now, come down here. Build engineering. You can tell I'm rushing. That's why I'm doing stuff like that. Making those mistakes. All right, and you're all going to sit there till the next turn. Do some healing. All right. Yep. And turn.
House Li Halan.
Okay. Research Planet Brindu's been completed. We're going to get Tracker Legion next. Get Tracker Legion next. Built that militia, nothing else. Map info from Delphi. I meant to do that trade. Now I've got map info of Severus as well. Definitely take that. Definitely take that. Ah, now the Al-Malik show up at Icon. Well, that must be the one coming from Byzantium, because the Al-Malik are nowhere around us. They're way up here. And they did not come through my space to get there, so I don't think they're actually attacking the planet. I will not attack them. You may have... I will graciously give you free passage through Icon, even though I'm already claiming it for myself. All right, Midian. Woohoo! Jungle World. That looks like a major area. One isolated thing up there, isolated thing up there. Only one major area. I'm really worried about PTS guns. All right, I'm going to land my freighter there and see what we discover. All right, now let's bombard. Let's explore by bombardment. Explore by orbital bombardment. It's a farm. All right. Artillery in the farm. We did not get PTS gun, so that's a good sign. Woo! Look at that. If we had been PTS gun, we would not have survived. Oh, I got Exotica. Any chance I can kill that armor? I mean, that armored unit? Nope. Bombarding has not been the best. Officer! Yeah! We know there's an officer in there, so yeah, what we got in that little unit is not going to take it. Thankfully, they probably don't have enough to come out and attack my units. We'll find that out next turn. All right. Units for the attack on Midian. that bolt collar up and moving. Tiger Lily, want you exploring? Ah ha ha! Let's wait on that. Oh no. Watch, it'll be physics. Parapsychology. Ah, that was a good one. That's a very good one. All right, what am I going to put on these assault landers? Definitely my noble, definitely my rod of smiting. Noble. My noble rod of smiting. Artillery and anti-tank gun. And you will join the attack on Midian. Now we've got a good force to come take Midian. All right, what do I want to do with all of you? Probably move you back into the mine to heal. Oh, can't reach it this turn. Gonna build me a mine. Yep, in that 46 right there. Orders. Build city, mine. Let's also put a militia in there, shall we? Build militia. Gonna have you hang out in the fort. It's an energy I bought. Store it there. Garrison you. You're coming to build a road. You both are healing. In fact, this one will go ahead and garrison. My infantry will just sit there and heal. All of you are coming around this way. It's a nice big stack coming this way. You're going to sit there. No, we got a lot of diplomacy to do now. Nikolai, give me votes at the next election. And I'll give you technology. Paris, Pranabindu. Nah, that gives him assassins. I'd rather have theurgy than assassins. Give you money. I don't have as much money as I thought I did. I spent some, didn't I? Cancel that. Give you parapsychology. I don't know how many maps you need. Yes, I do. Don't have much on it, but I'll give you my map of Midian right now. And, give you a ministry, of course. Give you a ministry. I'll give you the Stigmata Garrison. All right, give you the Stigmata Garrison.
Message sent.
All right, that was Nikolai. Lazarus, give me money. You still don't have money. I'll give you technology, psychosocial. I'll give you microbiology.
Message sent.
Alexius, I know you have technology I want. Give me physics. And I'll give you technology, psychosocial. I'll give you microbiology. And a planet map of Severus.
Message sent.
Hakeem, give me technology, xenobiology. And I'll give you technology, parapsychology. All right, those are some trades that should be pretty acceptable. Meh, the Vow are a long way from Delphi. Yes, they are. Take a look at that. Yeah, we were looking at the planets earlier. Oh, Pyre's really close to me. I can take Pyre this time. There's Rilia. Rilia's really close to me. Holy camole. Apshai. Oh, boy. We might be needing to... Maybe that's why we're doing that work with the Vow. They are close. All right, not going to buy 54 metal. Really debating buying 54 metal and building another engineer, but I'll just end turn.
House Li Halan.
Okay. Militia Legion. Another good place for an engineer, but we'll come back and decide where we want to build an engineer. Rejected my terms for microbiology. Rejected my terms for a vote. Accepted terms for physics. Accepted terms for Xeno. All right. Not sure what I'll do with the freighter just yet. Let's come back to that. Ooh, I don't like that. The Omni are just sitting there. All right. Now for my attack. First, I'm going to shoot again just to make sure that they didn't move a PTS gun closer. Oh, they moved some reinforcements, though. All right, bringing down my assault landers. Do I see anything more in here? Nope, but we do know there's a bunch of stuff in there. We're going to need the bulk haulers stuff to attack. Let's finish my bombarding first. Everything else is infantry. It's all partisans? Not going to be an easy stack, whatever it is. Oh, I don't have any infantry. We'll risk it. Let's hope it's not assassins. Okay, it is all Port Nows. All right, no problem. No problem. We got the farm. That rod of smiting really helped. Move you units. They're coming back because I got some healing to do, but I want to do some exploration.
Unit spotted.
Another farm. Okay. Oh, what was in that farm? We don't know yet. All right, we're going to solve our food issue down here, it looks like. Look at all the water, wonderful water here. All of these back up into space and heading back towards Kish. All right. I think we're going to build, let's see, we got a lot of artillery. We need more artillery. Build artillery. We'll probably want AA, actually. Let's start with the AA on the off chance that the rebels have air units. Okay, gonna leave this whole stack here, get some healing in. You continue to move.
Unit spotted.
Tempted to go back and get more power legions, but no. All right, let's see what we got down here. All right, you're about healed up. So when we get the spaceships down here, we'll pick that infantry up, as well as these units. All right, got a road coming out, so we get a mine in the mountains. You're going to sit. You're going to continue healing. Oh, ruins. All right, let's get my engineer building my regular old road to ruin. We always knew there was a reason for the southern attack force. And this was it. Okay, freighter. Let's get you landing in this mine. Load up that infantry and that artillery. I just have to take the flak gun. Now we'll do the artillery. Yeah, let's take the flak gun. Shoot it up and fly it to Midian. No, we have more diplomacy to do. All right, come on, Nikolai. Give me. You're my ally. Give me votes at the next election. And I'll give you technology. All kinds of stuff now. You want xenobiology? Give you that. You already got the planet map. Midian's not much of a planet map. That's part of the problem. Give me ministry if I'm elected. Try the fleet. Give you money. Do I have more money now? Yeah, okay, we'll do 1,000.
Message sent.
Lazarus, do you have money again? 739. Let's go 493. I'll give you, come on, you gotta want microbiology.
Message sent.
Alexius. You don't have any technology I want. You have money. New money for Alexius. Hakeem. Lots of money for Hakeem. 1412, and I'll give you technology. Ooh, Pranabindu. I'll give you planet map of Delphi. Where's Delphi? There we go.
Message sent.
Yeah, notice I haven't sold Severus yet to the Vow. They are officially my allies after all. All right, we got enough for one engineer. So, we building an engineer up here. You start doing that other well. Nope, engineer. All right. Good deal. And turn.
House Li Halan.
All right. Producing an engineer on Kish. Yay. Building nothing. Rejected microbiology again. Rejected votes. Rejected. Yeah, we knew that wasn't happening. Give me Xeno, I'll give you hospitals. Okay. Give me map info from Midian. I'll give you map info from Delphi. Well, if you've got more info from Delphi, sure. Come back to you. Yes, we had info from Delphi before, but now we hopefully have more. All right. The Al-Malik moved to Midian now. Pretty sure they're not doing too much. All right. What's happening down on Midian now? Let's move our scout group out.
Unit spotted.
Still not seeing anything in the farm. Let's move up a little bit more.
Unit spotted.
Seeing a tiger lily in the farm. Wow. Yeah. All right. So, maybe we can take the farm this turn. Nah, I don't want to risk it. There's got to be more stuff in there. We're just not seeing it. I'm not risking sea cow without all these troops coming to help. And you're healing some more. You all will wait. Actually, we're going to back you up. Let's move that engineer some more, shall we? Build more road. Get a good force going for the ruins. Do we have a AA? We don't have an AA with this group, do we? That's a problem. Okay, got all this good stuff up here. Oh yeah, look at that, a 58. Let's get moving to there. Okay, got to get some more healing on that officer. There's that AA gun. I need it over here now. I do have spaceships coming in, so start walking them around. All right, how are we looking for metal yet? 21, so probably good stuff that way. Oh yeah, 66, 70. That's a good sign. Let's go up there. No, hit the wrong button. All right. You're healing. You all are joining my force. It's a nice size force if they just had that AA gun. You will indeed land in the farm. Load. And that freighter will head back to Kish. Still have one attack, huh? See what they have over here. No, let's see what they got here. Starport. We're there. And a PTS gun. And 3 PTS guns. Hello. Oh, the 3 PTS guns are in the electronics. That's why they didn't shoot me when I hit the farm. Interesting. We need that AA that we're building. That's for sure. Strategic bomber over there. All right. One of you is going to land in the fort to grab... I moved it. Genius. Genius, genius. All right. One of you is going to land over here to pick those turns up. Next turn, after some more healing, you are going to land. I might be getting a little tired. I've been playing this for 2 hours now with a lot of frustration right at the beginning. All right. Elite flak gun. That's a good thing to have. Bring you down. Right there. And, oh, we got good food. We got exotica and food out here. That's pretty cool. 53 all the way down here. That's where we want to build the farm. Okay. Well, where do I want my bulk hauler to go? Got this bulk hauler up in space. Gonna want to go to that farm eventually. But I'm not going to be able to build that for 2 more turns. Maybe I'll just go heal in a palace or something. Sure, let's have the bulk hauler heal in the palace. Nah, we'll have it heal in this farm because I think there's a soldier. Yeah, there's an infantry still there. Not ending the turn yet. All right, some more diplomacy. Come on, Nikolai. Give me votes at the next election. And I'll give you ministry if I'm elected, the Imperial Fleet. And I'll give you a planet map. We got new info on Delphi, so let's do that. And I'll give you technology. Parapsychology again. What new info do we have on Delphi? Not a whole lot. Just that the Hawkwood have been expanding their control, as you'd expect of the AI. Okay, diplomacy. Lazarus, give me money. Ooh, you got a lot of money. 1,300. And I'll give you technology, xenobiology. I feel like I should give you a planet map from Delphi too, but we'll wait.
Message sent.
Alexius, you want a planet map from Delphi? Maybe not. None of you have technology I want. You have money I want. I'll give you technology, hospitals.
Message sent.
Okay. I don't know. We can go ahead and build another engineer. Sure. Buy 20 metal. Metal, not energy. And build an engineer. We're building it? Yes, we're building an engineer in that farm. I love having that little grid thing pop up. Probably build another one here. Building one of that well. We're not building one of this mine. Build engineer. All right, and turn.
House Li Halan.
Finish that engineer. Anti-aircraft. We'll build an engineer here next, but glad to have that anti-aircraft as we saw. Man. Oh boy. Oh boy. Woo! Marauder! Rebel Marauder! Attacked my battle mode in space. That was cool. Alright, we need those votes, Staccatos. Alright, sure, I'll give you energy. I didn't know you wanted physics. Alright, last chance to get some votes. Lazarus, give me votes for the next election. And I'll give you planet map Delphi. I'll give you technology. Hospitals. No, not physics. No, hospitals.
Message sent.
Nikolai, come on. Give me votes at the next election. And I'll give you planet map Midian. Give you technology. Prana Bindu, that hurts. I'll give you a ministry I've elected, the Imperial Fleet.
Message sent.
Alexius. Give me votes at the next election. I'll give you a ministry. I'll give you Stigmata. Give you technology, hospitals. And I'll give you the planet map of Severus.
Message sent.
Hakeem, give me votes at the next election. And I'll give you a planet map, Delphi. Give you technology, Prana Bindu. And can't give you a ministry. Give you planet map, Delphi.
Message
Somebody's got to take the deal. All right, not sure what I'm doing with you on Kish yet. These two, I am bringing. Going to stop my scouting. I need to protect my battle mode over Midian. More marauders come up. That's going to be a problem. I don't even know if I want to attack with my cruiser. Taking so much damage. Let's come back on around. All right, engineer. Build me my road to ruin finally. But I don't have enough to attack this turn because all of these guys move slowly in the deserts. Keep moving you around. That is a good attack force for the ruins next turn. Leave my shuttle down there for now. Take folks away next turn. Bring these folks all by shuttle. No, I can bring them next turn. I can bring them all next turn. Give that DOS tactic one more turn of healing, so I'm not attacking this turn. Give another turn of city healing, I mean. All right, let's look here. There's that metal. That's what's giving this area such good. 58. How's my trace? 5. All right, we'll take it. 58 and 5. Good enough. Orders. Build city. Mine. Build. Yes. I just messed up. Let's see. Go up here. Maybe down is better. We'll find out next turn. Let's see. How's my food looking out over here? So I know down here is good for food and over here is good for food, and neither of them have I explored yet. So, we'll go to the coast. So now you'll see 53 there. Over here, we still have that infantry, but don't need to bring them to the fight this turn. Gems. That's good to see. And trace. Nice. Okay, well, there is a fanatic and a strat bomber. And we can't get our AA into the fight quick enough. But we want that strat bomber while it's out there and damaged. So we're going to take a risk. We're going to take a risk. Hold That rod of smiting's the reason we're risking this. We're risking our noble because there's a fanatic there as well as a strat bomber. We don't have much AA, but we have some. Let's try it. What's that hidden unit? Okay, report now. Yay! I think that a rod of holy smiting really helped. Oh wait, we don't have parapsych. We don't have theurgy yet. We're using that relic without theurgy. Relics have no effect if you don't have theurgy. Oh my goodness, I am playing this game. I will say I was all discombobulated from everything that happened at the start of the game today.
Unit spotted.
That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, that relic's not doing me any good until I get theurgy. I think I want the farm. Let's see what happens here. Yeah. All right. Good deal. My noble did take some damage, though. Whoops. Healing time. Got a bunch of units out on the road who are susceptible to attack now. Mainly that infantry, that AA. I mean, if they bring air out, that's what I want them to attack. All right. Want to build another AA unit? Maybe. We got that PTS. There are 3 PTS guns in that electronics. We don't know what's in the starport. They're probably moving those PTS guns our way. We have 2 artillery. I think we need more artillery. Let's build an artillery here. We are short on artillery. We don't have those self-propelled artillery that they all got wiped out earlier, I think. All right, all of you will sit there and heal. What are we building here? Nothing. Build a militia. Never know when the rebels will just come waltzing in. We'll leave that tank in here for another turn. Garrison, garrison. All right. I don't think I'm doing anything with this unit yet. I could land it somewhere right now. No, I think I'll leave it in space on the off chance I take it off planet next. Nah, let's land it somewhere. It needs healing. It desperately needs healing. Do I want to risk my cruiser? We're definitely not shooting this part of the world. We see what's over here? Nothing. Now we're feeling overconfident. Nothing. Oh, a borium. Nice. I think they've emptied these out to go bring rebels to come attack me. I think they have. They're moving a huge amount of rebels around that planet right now. All right, we did all our diplomacy, right? Yep.
Message sent.
How much money do we have? 4,000. That's enough to buy some metal. We need 57 metal. Oh, they've only got 51. Tempted to buy it all and let them restock it. Let's do that. Can't build anything really. Well, wait, it did give us enough. I miscounted. Clearly, I'm playing a little sleepy. Or discombobulated. We'll say discombobulated. Now we can build an engineer. Lots of places we want to build engineers. We're not building any engineers here. How's that happening? Engineer in the chemical plant. Okay. And turn.
Housli Halan.
We are voting for ourselves. Farm produced a militia legion. Yay. We're going to want an engineer. Ooh, we got building a lot of metal now. Let's do an engineer over here. Hope that the rebels don't come and rejected my terms. Rejected my terms. Rejected my terms. Man, I thought I offered some good deals. Yeah, I was afraid of that. That infantry I left hanging out by itself got wiped out. Reject giving you all my votes. Reject giving you all my votes. Reject giving you all my votes. Reject it. Shoot. I was really hoping to get votes. Oh well. Review. I'm not sure what we're doing with my cruiser. All right, got the good force here now to go after the ruins, so let's try it. Hope there are no symbiotes in this one. More air! We need a lot more AA. That ain't good. Hover tank, PTS. Yeah, we're not surviving this fight. We're losing a noble. And now we've got these folks rampaging across our planet. Lost a noble. Got two dive bombers. At least they got nowhere to land. But that hover tank is a problem. All right. Get you up there. Put you on that ship. Oh, right. We had all that infantry and stuff to join us. Well, it would have just been wiped out if we had. So glad we didn't. Take you up. Fly you to Midian. Maybe. No. Go to the other side of the planet. Yeah, I know. We should be able to circle from the poles. We're way on the south. This is our north. And where do we find a good place for metal over here? We had a 76. So let's put them in the 76. Oh, hey, there's the metal. Orders. Build city. Mine. Build. Yes. Shoot this up into space. Let's build a militia here while we're thinking about it. Okay. Yeah. Wanted that officer along. I don't think we would have survived, though, even with them. So let's figure out where are these rebels gonna rampage to? Probably toward that farm over there. Nope, we got a mine here that's closer. I don't know which they're gonna go after. We definitely need to keep an eye on them, though. I think we're gonna head to this mine. That is physically closest, so it's probably quickest for them to get here. Well, if the dive bombers go anywhere, they're going after this mine. So we probably shouldn't put them in the mine because they'll get dive bombed. Shouldn't put it anywhere near here. I just want to keep them right here. Well, one thing I know we need to go to the factory, and build. We need more metal that we can't buy. Yay, he restocked the metal. Yay, League. How much money do we have? We got enough. That factory is definitely building me a self-propelled anti-air. And everyone right around here is building anti-aircraft. We'll even build an anti-air in the palace just for good effect. Now, definitely want more engineers being built. That's it. Oh, how are we doing on food? That might be a problem. All right, we're harvesting more than we're eating. AA and an air unit. That's hilarious. And my AA, and there's that PTS, my AA guns are split off from my main stack. That's really funny. And I've got no protection for the noble. They split my stack by taking out my infantry there. I might try something desperate here. Is that an elite tank? Yes, it is. I'm going to try something crazy. Boy, I wish I had an officer leading this attack. Do I have anything up in space to help me? Nope. See, I don't want to use my cruiser attack because the PTS is within range. PTS is giving cover to them. All right, let's see what happens. Yay! Perfect stack! That didn't go badly at all. Let's move you all into the farm, and next turn we'll see if those PTS guns are still out here. You can take those PTS guns out, that'd be great. All right, that's a good stack now. Some experienced units now, too. Look at that. Still some folks who need some experience, but we're building it. All right. Still haven't figured out what I want to do with these. I want to bring my cruiser, my battle mode. I want to have travel to Kish. We'd settle with Flavius, but man, this is some Third Republic wannabes, I think. Yeah, for every ruin, I bring 2 AA RD anti-tank as a minimum. Yep, that hurt. Discombobulated. Learning English besides watching older games than me. That's right, Knock DT. That was a painful turn. I'm losing most of my main stack. I got one big stack. I need to start building another stack on Kish again. I do have some metal now. Building flak there. Flak here. Build something here as well. Maybe anti-tank gun. Maybe way over here, build an artillery. All right. Still not sure what I want to do with you. Let's take you to the palace. One place we don't want to lose is the palace. And since we lost a noble, we're going to have you come help out anyway. Get another noble into the fray. Sure, there's more metal back here. Well, let's finish building the road anyway. First order of business. And we'll figure out somewhere else to go build more road. Sentry that. Build that farm. Fortunately, we don't have enough to build a militia in there. Want you guys out of this city. You're going up, you're landing in the palace. The bulk hauler will take that infantry. I might just take it to Midian. And you, I need you to come back here and keep an eye on them. So I hate it because I was doing some nice exploration up there. But yeah, we definitely want to keep an eye on where the rebels are going. Tiger lilies are made for that. No ending the turn yet. One last turn of diplomacy. I mean, the Regency election's already happening, so I'm not going to change their mind. We'll make one last try. Give me votes at the next election. And I'll give you planet map Delphi, Severus. And give you technology, parapsychology, and can I give a planet map already? Yes, I did. Oh well.
Message sent.
Nikolai, come on. We got an alliance here. Votes at the next election. I'll give you a ministry, Imperial Fleet. I'll give you technology, parapsychology, give you money. How much do I have? Not much. Yeah, oh well. If it didn't work before, it's not going to work now.
Sent.
Planet map Severus. Technology. Parapsychology.
Message sent.
Give me vote select selection. I'll give you Ministry Stigmata. Technology Pranabindu. Planet map Severus.
Message sent.
Okay. I think it's my last turn. Time to jump on out, rest my discombobulated brain.
House Lee Halan.
Okay. Engineer. Militia. Artillery. We'll figure out what we need there and come back. Ah, they all are tiered. Yeah, there's my deadly Halan. Rejected terms. Rejected terms. Rejected terms. Rejected terms. And nobody won. Hospitals for 1,300. Yes. All right. Do we see anything at Midian? No. Really, I'm sorry I don't have that infantry. I have infantry in space. Yes, I do. Bring that infantry down. Oh, wait. Where's that PTS gun? It's probably in the starport. All right, we got to do some heavy scouting. It's a big scout force.
Unit spotted.
Yep, there they are. All right, so we got to be 6 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Might as well just land in the farm. We're going to be that far away. Oops. All right. How's it going, Jucolo? Yeah, I've been playing very stupidly. So I copied over my old save files, had to restart it, and been making some foolish plays. Got discombobulated by all the craziness at the beginning. Think I'm in a good place to call it for the day. 2 hours of craziness. It was a bit of an oddity. I got to figure out what I want to do with this. Try and hunt down those old saves I copied over. All right, well, I appreciate everyone joining today. I think that is a good place to save file. Save as Sheep Cow 2. I'm going to figure out what that guy did copying over my saves. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining. Again, I hope you're doing this next Sunday at my regular time. Cheers. Man, I really missed that last game. That was a lot of fun. Take care, all.